Hello guys, and welcome to another ETS2 video. You join me here on the lovely French island of Corsica, where we left off last time in Porto Vecchio. This time we're going to be taking a trip across the island of Corsica in this lovely rent, obviously, you know, from an employer. I haven't got enough money to buy my own truck just yet. We're going to take in this lovely Mercedes Actros and the stones in the back from this quarry over to another sort of building site quarry on the other side of Corsica. So we're going to take a nice 225k drive over to Calvi. Is it quicker to the other side of the island, or no? That involves okay, that's actually... It's a little bit quicker. Which one do we do? It's 10 kilometers shorter, but it's a little bit shorter, actually. So, shall we go this way and take the this sort of scenic route, or should we take this scenic route? Got two choices. I wonder. I think we'll leave it with the default one, and then maybe in the next episode we'll go from Calvi back to Porto Vecchio by the other route, maybe. So maybe that's what we'll do in episode 4. But anyway, yeah, we're here in this lovely Actros. Let's get it fired up. I do love the Actros. Very nice little truck. This, get everything set up into drive. 20 tons of stones. Pretty decent amount of payment, I believe. Yeah, €3,500. We might be able to do the trip back in this video, depending on how long it takes. It's only a 3.5 hour drive. I've got some lovely coastal roads we're taking. Oh, it's a little bit laggy here in this building site, honestly. Since they put in SSAO, it's honestly just... This game is like lagfest in some parts.
Right turn ahead.
Well, if I try turning it off, how different does it honestly look? Because it really has not helped when it comes to performance. It's a massive impact on performance.
Turn right.
Yeah, and then suddenly look, 60 FPS. I'll keep it on though, because I quite like it. It is better. I don't know whether there's anything else I can do. Normally shadows are what impact on graphics quite badly, so maybe we'll turn that down to high. Mirror distance, maybe we'll turn that down to high. No, I'll keep it on, I don't know, I'll keep it on ultra. Because sometimes it's things like this often, things like shadows I found on Euro Truck that tend to massively impact performance. So we'll try that. Try getting rid of the shadow. Not getting rid of them, but decreasing them a little bit. Because as nice as shadows look, I remember on my old PC, the potato one, it was always shadows that caused... And it doesn't even change the look of the game that much. I mean, you can see here, we've still got lovely, beautiful shadows. We've still got bad FPS, though. Honestly, it's made no bit of difference, so we'll just turn it back up. I don't know, maybe it needs some... I think possibly... This game could do with some... Oh, did I accidentally get rid of those settings? The game could definitely do with maybe some performance improvement for this new SSAO feature. Or maybe it is just that it is actually quite intensive on the graphics card, who knows. But all I know is at the moment it is a little bit too laggy. That's the thing, it's because it's in certain areas that makes me wonder if it's performance based. I mean, you know, cruising down southern France earlier, last episode, getting 60 FPS pretty much all the way until I reached Marseille, then a little dip, and then it was okay. But here in Corsica, 30, you know, it shouldn't be that much of a difference. It looks so beautiful though. It's a shame. Shame about it, really. I am also recording, which does obviously knock a little bit of FPS, and you can see now I've turned slightly, literally turned left slightly up to 45 FPS instantly. It's not the best look. But yeah, and then, yeah, I don't know, it seems to be based on which direction you're facing, it does massively impact FPS. We'll see how we go. If I have to turn it off, I have to turn it off. It'd be a shame, because the game does look lovely with it turned on, but it does seem, maybe it's a performance thing. I said, it could be my graphics card, it could also be simply just the fact of that obviously it released today, so maybe there's a little bit of... Yeah, this is lagging far too much. Let's just do a comparison to see what it looks like with that. I'd rather turn it off, honestly. Seems to have affected the game quite badly, this new this new feature of SSAO. As nice as it looks, it does seem to be a little bit of a handful. I'll check the requirements after I finish for this game. And you can see, look, it doesn't actually look an awful lot different. And boom, 60 FPS. So there's clearly something maybe a little bit up. I don't know. I think the shadows are actually making a pretty big difference. We'll leave it off then. Because I did look at their screenshots of before and after, and it honestly does not look massively different. It certainly doesn't look 30 FPS changing different. So we're going to leave it off for now, and I'll have a look at the requirements for this game, because generally the requirements for a game are a great kind of thing on basically whether it's optimized well or not. If you look at the requirements and you have above recommended requirements, then generally any lag you get will typically be something that needs optimizing, or that the requirements are wrong and outdated. It could be that as well. But I don't know. It looks fine without SSAO. Honestly, the shadows make quite a big difference with the graphics, but this actually doesn't make an awful lot. I mean, I've looked at the screenshots, and you know, it's a nice little feature, but so maybe it needs a little bit of tweaking. Down to 30 k's an hour, crawling past the roadworks. Come on! Because even outside I'm getting 60 FPS a little bit. It does take a little hit, but it's, yeah, still 60 FPS outside, so the fact that I'm getting less than that inside is maybe a little bit, you know, with SSAO is maybe a little bit poor. I don't know. Never mind, I said, never mind, we'll just ignore it. I said it doesn't seem to make a massive difference. I reckon there'll be maybe an optimization patch. Or maybe it is that intensive on the system. I am thinking of getting a new graphics card in this PC, but I might wait a year. I'm not totally sure. I'm a bit stuck whether to stick with. I'm going to use the Microsoft Flight Sim as a judge as to whether I should get. If the Microsoft Flight Sim runs fine, then I'm going to keep my graphics card for another year. But if it doesn't run fine, then I am going to look for a possible replacement. I think I'm looking to maybe get a 2080 when the 3080 releases. Then it will maybe make it a little bit cheaper. Because I don't have a massive amount of money to go blowing on. You know, isn't like currently the 2080 is like $700. You know, £500 maybe. It's quite a lot of money. So maybe when the 3080 comes out, it'll be reduced, because obviously it won't be the newer model anymore. Because at the moment I've got a 1060 with only 3GB of VRAM, so although it is still in the top 60 of graphics cards out there right now, so amazing despite its age, it's aging pretty well. It's just not quite in that top 20 that some other cards are. But never mind. Making our way along. I love this gorgeous country road. This is actually, it's one of the new additions. It didn't come with the France DLC initially. It came with the France DLC, I think, two updates ago on Your Truck. They introduced it, and it does look really nice. Corsica. I think Sardinia might have come with the Italian one initially, but yeah, it's really nice. It was a free addition to anyone that already owned the France DLC, and it does look really nice, gotta say. It's, you know, you can tell that their map quality has come a long way. Like, if you go up into Scotland particularly, I'd say it's one of their worst areas. And then look at this, it's come a massive long way. You know? I said Scotland really does need redoing. I was pointing out in the first episode, you know, they've literally got 3 cities up there. Like, there's a lot more to Scotland, you know. They could put in those northern islands, places like Inverness maybe they could put in. So, you know, I mean, even here, they've actually got little small towns and things, you know, that maybe aren't even, you know, this town here, Valeria, that we just entered, isn't even marked on the map. It's got a few little docks, but it's not even on the map, you know, so it's nice levels of detail like that you can see. And that's throughout the French DLC and the Italian DLC. So I imagine the Black Sea DLC is also of a similar quality, if not even better, because it's the newest one. I remember they had, like, cutscenes and things for when you board, like, you can board, like, car ferries and things. So I'll definitely have to maybe buy that. They had a publisher weekend on, like a week a week-long sale. That might be over by now. I don't know. Depends on I don't know. Depends. Normally they don't sell their newest DLC for free anyway. So not for free, but like reduced. Normally they don't reduce the newest map they sell, which I always think is a bit cheeky. But you know. It's a lovely little, it makes a perfect video, this, you know, cruising through Corsica. That's probably what I'm going to call this episode, actually. It's perfect. Very nice. Very, very nice. We've got 110 k's to go still, so it's a little bit away. We're having to slow down here for this truck, this literally empty truck. How can it be going slowly? I think this thing has got quite a powerful engine though. I mean, the Actrosses do tend to get quite good engines. There's like a weird lag as well when you like pause the game. 510 horsepower, not bad. More than the MAN in last video. But yeah, there's definitely some weird like a pause when you go into the map or whatever. There's always like a weird pause now. I don't know why. Like it almost looks like the game's crashed briefly. It's weird. Alright, here we go.
Round the roundabout, second.
It's lovely. This got a nice little town, little roundabout. Hopefully that truck up ahead decides to go straight on and we won't be stuck behind it. Woohoo! We're not stuck behind it anymore.
Take the exit.
Oh dear, the truck, I literally turned the steering wheel right and nothing happened. It feels like I'm in a racing game. Now luckily, this is an addition I loved that they made. I absolutely loved it. Basically, now, you used to get a penalty points. You used to get a penalty if you hit the trailer. But now, because they introduced cargo damage, you don't get a penalty for damaging the trailer, only the cargo. So you can get away with a few more bumps and hits that you wouldn't, like normally in the old version I would have had 1% trailer damage and that would have been a penalty, but now because the cargo, it's like the trailer is safe from the cargo. It's a bit more realistic actually, but it does also save you. Because before there was like different levels of damage, so you had the truck and then you had the trailer and that was it. But now you get the truck that hits it, then the trailer gets some damage, and then the cargo has to get damage. So you get a little bit. Basically, it's a little bit more difficult to damage your cargo. But it's a lovely little country road. This, I'm really enjoying it. I think the other one was a more coastal route. This one is more mountainous. I reckon the other route would have been just as beautiful, but this one's, gotta say, I'm not complaining. As I said, I mean, even without SSAO, not that the SSAO even seems to make much difference. It seems to have like rock faces and buildings and things. It seems to have a lot of sort of particular difference on. But honestly, it's nuts how I don't know. There must be a performance issue there, because I mean, I'm getting perfect 60 FPS everywhere now, and if I turn it on, I reckon it would instantly drop.
Roundabout, first exit.
Very slow around here.
Take the exit.
There's Calvi, the sign for Calvi, that's where we're going. There's a little train up there. This scenery is beautiful, look at it. Just look at all these mountains and all the buildings and everything. It's really nice. Honestly, if your truck had planes, that would be cool. Oh! Speaking of trains, looks like we're going to have to wait. I don't know, the barriers aren't shut yet. Oh, they are now. We could have made a run for it, but now we can't. Looks like we're going to see a train pass through. In fact, here it is. Freight train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 carriages. That's not that long. By the way, I am one of those people, whenever I see a freight train, I like to count how many carriages there are, because why not? Seriously though, only 8 carriages? In real life, they're like 40 sometimes. Why not, I guess? I guess if they were to put a 40 carriage train in this, it would probably just lag the game out. Okay, nice. Get to see a little train. Very nice. Very, very nice. Right, back on the country road now. The speed limit of 80. We've left Portelechia. I think that was another one of those towns that wasn't mentioned on the map. Just so nice. It is beautiful, I've got to say. It's very, very beautiful. I mean, if Eurotruck had planes and you could fly into this, wow. There are AI planes actually. I think it's over in like Rotterdam, somewhere around there. There's actually a bridge, and in Paris maybe as well. There's like a bridge that you can fly, that you can drive under, and there's planes that sort of taxi and take off along it. Was that a little rest stop? It looked like it was meant to be a rest stop, but there wasn't them there. That little ruse is just in the middle of nowhere. Also, there's definitely a small bug with the satellite map. Obviously, the satellite map is a mod, so you've got to excuse that, but according to this, it's in the middle of the sea where we are right now, so... I wonder if I turned off the satellite map, would that still happen? It's interesting. I do like the satellite map though. It helps you realise where you are in terms of like the sea and the terrain. It'd be nice if it was an option. You know, a lot of these mods, they are just things that should be in the game from standard, really. Like the route advisor, that should be in the game from standard, and the satellite map, that should be in the game from standard. The TomTom voices pack. Whoa! 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 Hang on a minute, I have the trader. No! I have the truck stability on max. How did it almost roll twice? I thought it couldn't roll with max stability. Well, there we go. I almost learned the hard way. Let's be careful. There's a speed limit of 80 on these roads. I'd like to try and do 80. I was only doing 60. Maybe I need to turn down the speed limit on this section to stop people thinking it's okay. It's down to 50 here, actually. Only got 28 minutes left to run now.
Around the roundabout, second exit.
Probably won't do the return journey. This one would make a nice video length, I think, this little trip.
Take the exit.
Very nice. And this should get us enough money, actually, to buy our truck. But I think I'm going to save up, because when you get, like, a starter truck with a rubbish engine, it's painful. Honestly, you've got to sit there going, like, come on! Hurry up the hill. That's what you've got to do. It's like leaning forward in your chair, trying to get it to move. It's not good. It's very, very slow. I only advise taking like cargoes that are worth 3 tons until we get to like level 3 or 4, and we can actually afford more, and we can also unlock more. Obviously, because you know, in your truck, it's not just a matter of you have to afford the parts; you also have to unlock them. Again, that's something I'm not really familiar with because my main profile is on like level 34, so pretty much everything is unlocked. You know, it's quite a way in. Oh, gotta be careful of not rolling this truck. It's really unstable. I don't know, maybe it's like the angle, or maybe it's the trailer I've got, because it doesn't even feel like a particularly...
Right turn ahead.
It doesn't even feel like a particularly big corner, so I don't know why we're having troubles staying on the road. It's not a good thing, obviously. Right, here we are, in Calvi. We'll slow ourselves down. Oh! Oh! I honestly didn't think we'd have to go into our dock quite so soon then.
Turn left.
Please, yellow car, don't drive into us. Oh, whatever. Alright, just reverse. Yeah, I honestly didn't see that. That's a tight road in. It's a very tight road in. Well, there we go. We made it. We made it. Also, has the route changed? The route that we did? What on earth? He thinks we have to do a U-turn, look, because I overshot it. I think it's for, like, I hasn't realised I'm on the correct route now. There we go.
You have reached your destination.
Whoa, this is an interesting building site. What are they building here? Well, honestly, I think we can do the where do you need it, because we can just, there's no need to really go reversing anything. The where do you need it in the 15 XP one, the difference between the 40 and the 15 XP one is literally the same. Apart from the fact that it's facing a different way. But we should be able to just reverse it round in the yard without too much trouble. There we go. You might even be able to get away without reversing, however I'm not totally sure. Be careful of the foreman. Don't want to hit him, he's out of the way safely. He's just observing our parking. What should we call him? We'll call him Jeff. Jeff the foreman. I don't know. Saying that, he's French. Should we give him like a... I don't know, I'm not going to try giving him a French name because it'll end up sounding silly, won't it? Right. Stop. Parking brake. I feel like running through a checklist on an aircraft. There we go. And we'll disconnect the trailer. There we go. 4.5 hours it took us, not 3.5 hours. So it did take us a little bit longer than expected. Never mind. Got ourselves a decent amount of XP. We're on to level 2 now. Maybe we'll focus on some high-value cargo now. I've also got the special transport DLCs and everything. In fact, there is a little notification about that. So maybe in the next episode, if we've been offered any, I don't know. Obviously, it's only available in certain cities, so we might not have unlocked any cities that are eligible for it. Actually, you might even need special cargo. Nope, we have some available. I thought you might need fragile cargo, but obviously, because this is high value, not fragile. There we go. Interesting. Maybe we'll take one of those in the next episode then. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. And bye-bye!